On to another build. So you can see I already have this one in process. I've done some of the painting. Sometimes I just don't get around to starting these before I've actually done some of that stuff. And I've got a couple different ones in process right now, so I thought I'd do a couple videos. I want to show you this one. So as you can see, we're starting with an M4a1. That's kind of our base there. And then I got a lot of parts around, plus I've got parts from previous prints that I'm trying to kind of recycle because I don't like how they turned out. Or sometimes I've just printed things because I thought this is cool, I'll print it, and then I haven't ever used it, like that grip right there. So I was just trying to figure out some things that I had on hand that I could use, and then I just make the extra parts that I need from there. So anyway, we got the M4. That's what we're starting with, an Anstoy M4a1. I did replace the barrel, so this has an X-Force barrel on it. This is the 270 millimeter. So that's a nice barrel that I stuck on there. And then we're going to use a Wasp, or an M4 Wasp, you know, the outer barrel, the foregrip right there. And when you put these on, you are able to reuse, or at least I am, you can modify the this receiver part of the barrel from the M4a1 so that it works with the Wasp. But then to make things line up, you have to flip the Wasp upside down. And I've shown you that once before on a different one. So that'll actually go on there like that with the shorter rail on top. And then I printed these rail covers just as, even though I'm not going to use them exactly as intended, just to kind of go right here. I thought that would add something cool, kind of mix it up and add some colors. So that's what I'm going to do with those. Going to keep some black accessories since we're going to have the black grip. These grips just don't take paint well, so it's nice to leave them black. Any of the high touch points if you can. Same with like the stock. The stock doesn't paint really easy, and I haven't really made one with this stock from an HK416, so that's what we're going to do there. Up front, the threaded tips right here, so I'm going to either go with something like this. This actually will fit in there and will work as well, or if I use something that has like an extension, a threaded extension on it. So I'm not quite sure what I'll do with that. And then we got this big long rail, excuse me, that's going to go on top. And actually, because there is going to be no height difference between this and the actual rail, rather than trying to build this up here, we're just not going to even, I'm not going to even put a rail there. This is made so that this is going to just slide right down over the top of that and basically push on so that it's even. Cut a little hole in here, and that's where I'm going to insert a little auxiliary plug. So this is going to have an auxiliary plug in here. You know, like, well, it's not going in as easy as I want. There we go. And actually there's a lock piece I got to take off there, but it'll have an auxiliary plug in there so that if you did want to mount a battery box on top, you could do that and put something else, you know, on the back end or some sort of plug. I just had all that room up there, and actually this gearbox that I was reusing had already been wired for that, for having an additional box. So I thought, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and put one up there. And when you have it like this, and actually I'll put the little black cover piece that can cover that as well, so when you're not using it. All right, so that's a quick rundown. Sorry if it got a little wordy. Comments, questions, let me know what you think. Of course, I almost forgot, that's just going to be the foregrip. That's just kind of got that Punisher American flag skull on it. Anyway, yeah, like it, subscribe, share with your friends, participate in the giveaways, and check back for the different stages of this build. Thanks.